Very warm evening, all of you. I am Dr. K. Prabhu, Principal, Nehru College of Pharmacy, Thiruvallur Pambadi, Thrissur District. I dedicate my speech to my beloved Chairman and Managing Trustee, most respected Advocate Dr. P. Krishnadas sir, and his brother Dr. Krishna Kumar sir, and Trustee Madam Tulasi, and to all the heads of NGI group of institutions. The purpose of this video is to make know the world about this day, something special called as World Health Day, the day on which World Health Organization was founded. In my institute, it's a historical moment. Today, our institute is being inspected for Kerala University of Health Sciences accreditation, quality assurance system, and is successfully going on. At this happiest moment, it is my duty to address my students. Because of my busy schedule with the inspection, I couldn't meet my students to give them a speech on the World Health Day. As we are all under the category of health workers, the theme should be in such a way it should connect both our health and the health of the planet. Our Mother Earth and our health, these two cannot be easily disentangled and are highly connected and inextricable. When our planet is healthy, we all can be called healthy. If our planet is not, absolutely, we are all not healthy. There are two aspects every citizen of India should know that. Number one, green gas effect. Number two, communicable and non-communicable disease spiraling. There are diseases which are caused by microorganisms in our body. They are antigenic materials capable of creating disease in our body after invasion. Our body will be able to fight back. Sometime it may fail, and so we will be preferring some chemical treatment called as chemotherapy. And the antimicrobial drugs are enormous. Appropriate medications are available for fungi and bacteria and some viruses. However, the virus such as Mycobacterium tuberculosis like bacteria and virus such as our COVID-19 virus, SARS, are not having an accurate treatment to treat it. It is manageable and prophylactic treatment will be carried out. At a certain point, we will be able to get relieved from the disease. So we will be able to rescue ourselves from such communicable disease only after a certain period when both our immune system as well as the drug being administered to our body are working together or help each other. Sometimes there are diseases in our body or their symptoms which may be leading to disease. They are called as non-communicable, and so there will not be any invasion or involvement of any microorganism. So there, the thing is, due to dysfunction of or a disbalance in function of our body, our own organs, when loses physiological function, are experiencing a lack of balance. We are getting symptoms, and then symptoms are leading to a particular disease. You people are all very well aware that the lifestyle diseases or non-communicable diseases such as hypertension, stroke, heart attack, kidney failure, diabetes, mellitus, these kind of problems are cardiopulmonary diseases or spiraling with the viral attack like COVID, SARS and other viral attack, and leading to higher percentage of mortality. You all will be very aware that only because of communicable diseases there were once a high rate of death in the country and worldwide. So the mortality was exclusively witnessed by communicable diseases. Either it may be endemic or epidemic. But nowadays, these communicable diseases are spiraling with our non-communicable diseases, which are due to dysfunction of our body, or maybe lack of nutrient, or maybe lifestyle related diseases due to obesity, uncontrollable diabetes. The diabetes is the mother of all diseases, and so when communicable, non-communicable diseases are combining together in a human body, that brings more mortality. And so, why this non-communicable diseases are more? What may be the reason? There are reasons. Positive organisms are there, and so if one states that the presence of microorganisms and their spread, and the climatic changes and their spread, and the vectors which are spreading the diseases may be reasonable for, or maybe the causes of a particular disease, that is communicable disease. But what is the reason for the non-communicable disease? Only the ill health and food style and obesity? It is not so. There are some other reasons also. The climatic change, where it gives a knock-on effect on cardiopulmonary strength, and then leading to cardiopulmonary related complications. We are depriving our ocean of oxygen. When the deeper part of the oxygens are deprived of, all the fish and everything is coming onto the surface, and they are dying where the environment is spoiled. As like on the terrestrial surfaces, say, in sea also there is a living cycle. That cycle should not be affected. Nearly majority of oxygen what we are consuming is from sea. When the sea atmosphere is polluted or spoiled, we will lose our chance of getting enormous oxygen from, plenty of oxygen from ocean trees. My dear people and sisters and brothers of India, when the climatic change is occurring, naturally the nature will be capable of compensating it by its auto-regulatory mechanism. So natural calamity, if occurs, very rarely it is compensatable. Nature itself will rescue itself and rescue us from that kind of calamity. But when we create disaster and thereby earth calamity or aggravating, and then our death, disease, losing of residents, and spreading of disease will be the results. Yes, we are absolutely destroying the forest, and due to increasing population, the use of fossil fuel is also manifold increasing. When the fossil fuels are unlimitedly used, the end reactive gas such as carbon dioxide are accumulating in our atmosphere, where there is a gas system called as green gas house. That system consists of about 4 or 5 main components. When they are present in lower quantity, are protecting living being on earth. So in the atmosphere, trichlorofluoromethane, trifluoromethane, then chlorofluoroethane, and sulfur hexafluoride, ozone, methane, carbon dioxide, all will come under this greenhouse category. This greenhouse, when present, such molecule will be capable of trapping the very, very dangerous, deadlier ultraviolet and infrared radiation which will be reaching the earth. And those greenhouse layer will trap the ultraviolet and infrared radiation and prevent the earth getting overwarmed. And we are protected from getting mutated. When it is capable of protecting our body, and the same greenhouse effect is affected by our own living style, by wasting and spending and burning a lot of fossil fuel industrially and socially, it causes enormous accumulation of carbon dioxide and chlorofluoromethane and paraffin gases, which will be trapping more amount of infrared radiation and ultraviolet radiation, and because of that it is getting overwarmed in the atmosphere itself, and the same warming temperature or the warmness is reaching the earth, and the temperature which are excessively reaching the earth will melt the ice of our Antarctica and other polar region, and it is raising the sea level also. The rise of sea level is another disastrous factor which will be leading to loss of life on our planet. Every centimeter rise in ocean will occupy every year sudden kilometer land surface also, where we human beings and animals are living. And you might have heard unseasonal flood and over temperature and over coldness is all due to this global warming process. That is because of the use of this greenhouse gases over and making them accumulate in the atmosphere, which is causing this detrimental effect. And so, when we think about the health of our own body and human body, we need to think of the health of our earth and Mother Earth, and we should take care of our earth, and the global warming should be, as soon as possible, should be minimized, and industrial and other revolution should be postponed, and we must bring our earth to a good health condition, and thereby our health will be maintained naturally, is my observation and my suggestion to all citizens of India. Once again, I dedicate this article to our Advocate Dr. Krishnadas, Chairman and Managing Trustee of the organization, and I remember this golden moment to invoke our respectable founder chairman, Sir P.K. Das also. Thank you very much, all of you.